friends, it's Johanna. I'm here to tell you this week's mini story hour from the Edwards Public Library. I hope you guys are all staying really strong and healthy, and I'm really glad to see you. I brought some of your favorite toys from the library. For example, I brought T-Rex. Rah! Good to see you, T-Rex. So good to see T-Rex and to see you. And if you have friends who want to see the story time, but they don't have Facebook, go ahead and tell them that I put the links on our website. And also, we are on Easthampton Media on Community Access Television. Thank you, Easthampton Media. Okay, here's today's story with another friend from the library, Monkey Paw. All right, do you guys know the story of the 5 little ducks? Let's sing it. 5 little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. The mommy duck said quack, 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 and only 4 little ducks came back. 4 little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. The mommy duck said quack, 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 but only 3 little ducks came back. 3 little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. The mommy duck said quack, 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 but only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. The mommy duck said quack, 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 but only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck went out to play over the hills and far away. The mommy duck said quack, 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 and no little duck came running back. No little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. The mommy duck said quack, 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 and 5 little ducks came running back. Whew. The end. Wow. The 5 little ducks, it was actually teaching you about math. We actually counted backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And today's story is kind of about math too. It's about the 3 little pigs. And even though you know it, you know me. I'll try and keep it nice and fresh. Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs, and they lived with their mommy in a house. And the mommy said, you guys are getting kind of old, and it's time for you guys to go ahead and make your fortunes. And so they left home. And the first little pig, he made his house out of straw. He was kind of a lazy pig. The second little pig, a little bit less lazy. He made his house out of sticks. The third little pig, he was hardworking, and he made his house out of bricks. Well, who should come along but the big bad wolf? And the big bad wolf came to that first house of straw. And he said, little pig, let me in. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. And he huffed and down came that house of straw, very flimsy, poorly made. And that little pig ran as fast as his chubby little legs could take him to his brother's house. Well, the big bad wolf, he came up and he said, little pigs, let me in. Not by the hairs of our chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. And he huffed and he puffed, and that house of sticks, puff, it fell right over. No problem. Those 2 pigs went running over to their brother's house as fast as their chubby little legs could go. The big bad wolf showed up and he said, little pigs, let me in. Not by the hairs of our chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. And he huffed, and he puffed, and he wheezed, and he coughed. But that brick house stayed solid. Well, the big bad wolf was kind of clever, and he thought, I'm going to go through the chimney. But that third little pig, who was hard working, was also pretty smart, and he made a big fire in the chimney, and he put a big pot of water right there to boil. So when the big bad wolf came down the chimney, kersh, splash! That was the end of the big bad wolf. And the three little pigs were very happy and invited their mommy over for dinner the next day. And she was so proud, and she said, I am so proud that you remembered to work very hard in this world. And they lived happily ever after. The end. Whew. Well, I bet you guys are living with your brothers and sisters a lot more than you're used to, maybe even some other family members. So I have another guest to show you. My globe! My globe. And you may not have a globe, but you can ask your parents and your grandparents while you're safe at home with them, hey, where were you from? And they might say something like Chicopee, but their great-grandfather was from Canada, or maybe from Poland. I know that I was born in New York, but my father was from Puerto Rico, and my mother was from Trinidad. So we're all kind of connected on this great big, well, this is brown, but a big blue ball. And you know what else is true for all of us? We all have great, great, great grandparents. I have them. You have them too. My friends, my other guests, the nesting dolls. This is the season for nesting dolls. And they will show you how that works. Because I have them and you have them. Doesn't matter how old we are. So I had a great, great, great grandmother, and she had my great, great grandmother, who had my great grandmother, who had my grandmother, who had my mom, and my mom had me. And you have the same situation. So go ahead and ask all the people that you're living with, hey, where are we from? You might have some surprises. The last task is your craft for this week, and it's a fun one. You know, you can make your own Mancala board. Yes, you can. All you need is an egg carton. And again, it's the season for eggs, isn't it? You can take an egg carton and cut it in half and then glue the ends to make the wells for your Mancala game. Mancala is a strategy game, and that means that you have to think hard, and you use found objects. 24 beads versus 24 nuts. Maybe 24 nuts versus 24 jelly beans. Ah, yes, maybe so. And the wells, whoever has the most ends up being the winner, and you have to divide them up. So big math. You can paint this up, make it look really fancy. Why not? Okay, friends, that's the end of this week's mini story time. I hope you're doing really well. I hope you're washing your hands and staying super healthy. We miss you. Please feel free to contact us at the edwards@cwmars.org library account. Send us an email. Let us know how you're doing. Miss you again. Bye.